Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, the place where we try to make sense of the financial paper trail that companies leave behind. And today we're diving into Fossil Group Incorporated to see what is really going on under the hood. Now, this isn't your typical earnings report, it is a Form 8K, which is basically a public announcement of major events. For Fossil Group Incorporated, this announcement is all about some pretty significant changes to their debt agreements. We're talking about a restructuring of their senior notes, specifically the 7.00% senior notes due 2026. It is like they're renegotiating the terms of their loans to make things work better for them. So what does this all mean? Well, Fossil Group Incorporated previously announced an exchange offer and a consent solicitation. Think of it as asking their debt holders to trade their old debt for new debt or to agree to changes in the existing debt. And as of the 22nd of October 2025, they got enough yes votes from the people who hold these notes to make some important changes happen. These changes are pretty technical, but they boil down to two key things. First, they're changing the laws that govern these notes and the agreement that outlines their terms to the laws of England and Wales. This might sound like a small detail, but changing the governing law can have big implications for how disputes are handled and what rules apply in the future. It often signals a shift in the company's operational or financial strategy, potentially to navigate international legal frameworks more easily. Second, and this is a really interesting one, they're getting rid of a specific rule or promise that was tied to their stock being listed on an exchange. When a company agrees to list its shares on a stock market, like Nasdaq, it makes certain promises about how it will operate. By removing this particular promise, Fossil Group Incorporated is essentially freeing itself from a specific obligation that was maybe becoming a burden or was no longer relevant to their current situation. This could be a strategic move to give them more flexibility in how they manage their business and their stock. So on the 22nd of October 2025, they officially signed a third supplemental indenture to lock in these changes. This means the old notes are now operating under these new terms. Following this significant debt amendment, the company issued a press release on the 23rd of October 2025. This press release confirmed that they had received the necessary consents to amend the indenture for their old notes with these UK preceding amendments. More importantly, it announced that a related entity, Fossil UK Global Services Limited, will proceed with using an English law restructuring plan. This is a specific legal tool available in the UK that allows companies to reorganise their debts and operations. It is all part of a broader plan to restructure these old notes, and it appears to be on terms similar to what they discussed in their prospectus, a document that outlines investment opportunities. The press release also had another key piece of information. They've extended the deadline for their exchange offer, and a concurrent rights offering. Originally set to end on the 22nd of October 2025, it is now pushed back to the 10th of November 2025. A rights offering is basically an opportunity for existing shareholders to buy more company stock, usually at a discount. Extending these offers indicates they are still seeking participation from debt holders and shareholders in this restructuring process and might need more time to get the desired level of engagement. Now let's quickly look at the official document that makes these changes happen. The third supplemental indenture, dated the 22nd of October 2025, is the legal contract that formally implements these amendments. It is between Fossil Group Incorporated Fossil, UK Global Services Limited, and the Bank of New York Mellon Trust Company NR as the trustee. This is where all the fine print is laid out. And of course we have the press release from the 23rd of October 2025. This is what the company wants the public to know about these developments. It is their way of communicating the news in a more accessible format. Digging into the forward-looking statements section, we see a lot of the usual risk companies face. Things like economic downturns, changes in consumer spending, and even pandemics are mentioned. But something that stands out here is the mention of a data security or privacy breach or information systems disruptions. For a company that relies heavily on consumer engagement, and e-commerce protecting their data is absolutely critical. Any major breach could not only lead to significant financial penalties, but also severely damage customer trust and their brand reputation. Overall, Fossil Group Incorporated appears to be in a significant restructuring phase. They are actively working to rework their debt obligations, possibly to improve their financial flexibility and navigate challenging market conditions. The move to English law for their debt governance and the removal of an exchange listing covenant are strategic maneuvers that suggest a desire for more operational freedom. The extension of their offers indicates they are still working to get key stakeholders on board with their plan. The risks outlined are substantial, especially regarding data security and the broader economic environment. While these steps could lead to a stronger financial footing for Fossil Group Incorporated, they also come with inherent uncertainties, and the success will hinge on their ability to execute these plans effectively and adapt to evolving market demands. What is your take on Fossil Group Incorporated's latest moves? Do you think these debt restructurings will set them up for success, or are there bigger challenges ahead? Let us know in the comments below. If you found this analysis helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more deep dives into the financial world. And don't forget to join our Discord community linked in the description for more discussions. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.